Hey y'all, this is a trigger warning. We cry a lot, so if you're not ready to hear things that are deep and cry worthy, if you're not ready to hear the person that you love the most really get into life, then maybe don't listen to this one right now. Come back a little later. We love you so much. This has been Cub and Chub. Bye.
Boop. Well, that was the first 10 minutes of an episode.
Yes. Hi, I'm Tim.
And I'm broken. And this is Cub.
And Amy Lee. Yes.
Oh, there's the cold open.
Turn the volume up, get some sit downs. You're listening to Cub and Chub. There's only this no day. Oops, forget something great. For life is yours to miss. No other road, no other way, no day but today. The fire's out anyway.
Oh, God. The reprise. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, listen. You know what? On rant, I will say some of the reprises are better than the actual song.
Oh, yeah. I would agree.
It's like Sister Act. It's just like the second was better. Like
We won't hear any other arguments.
No.
The second Sister Act is better than the first.
not that the first one was great. That's why they
Yeah.
had the second one.
It was great.
But Back in the Habit, I'm back and I'm back and I'm back again for it. Like,
Every single time. The way we up until that point did not get a proper choir movie and have not had one since. Can we talk about that?
listen, okay, well, there's something that can be said for Joyful Joyful. I think
Okay.
there's a movie called Joyful or Joyful Noise. I forgot what it's called. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I think in like the maybe if you really want to say, I don't believe it, but High School Musical was something, but that wasn't a choir thing, was it? I didn't watch it.
I mean, I guess Disney High School Musical, yeah, I didn't really engage with it, but I guess you could argue, I don't know, they're just like Sister 2 Back in the Habit, I saw so many times in middle school because
Yeah.
that was the movie that got put on when our
Yeah.
choir teacher was sick or was out of town, and it didn't matter. It was that. And
I mean, it was the movie that was put on period for us because we were a black school. But like,
there you go.
like-
It doesn't matter what class.
it was just like, hey girls, history teacher sick. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. I was like, okay.
Yeah, fine.
Fuck Washington. Like,
Fuck
truly.
it.
But
Oh man, a simpler time. A simpler time.
92, 4, one of those.
Sister Act 2, I want to say is 94, 95. Because it was getting played in the middle school in 96, 97.
Yeah, like,
98, you know?
I know that was pretty much the only 90s that I knew. Like,
Yeah,
outside
you were
of the
really
church. Like,
93. You were right, 92, 93. Yep.
yeah. I was like, that's the only thing I knew outside of church. Like,
Yeah, because Fuji's drops in 94. Hold up. The Fuji's. The score drops in. Oh, come on, Google, do better. All right. Oh, no, it was 96. Tim, how are you doing?
well, I'm gay apparel.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm staying in an Airbnb and the
Mm.
Airbnb is very beautifully decorated. It has art and all this stuff, and I'm like, I'm just gonna. Well, before I start like mentioning names, I'm gonna see if they'll sponsor us. But like, but it's beautifully decorated, and I probably will be getting them to decorate my home at some point
Ooh,
if I ever get it.
nice. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So this is giving me a little bit of like pick me up joy. I've seen a lot of people,
Yeah, you have.
been on a lot of stages. Like
Yeah.
um this week has been very busy in reconnection, and like
Yeah.
it's been good. It's been good. Um but then last night it all like hit me, and I was like,
Oh,
I don't want to be
yeah.
with near nobody.
Yeah, yeah. Overstimulated. Yeah.
Like it was like my battery was like, I gave you all of this
Yeah.
and you don't have nothing else. And then a friend came over, and so I had to like give him
Uh-huh.
something, but he was drunk anyway, so he didn't really realize that I won't talk and stuff
Mm-hmm.
anyway. But yeah, so we just chilled and hung out.
Are you
But yeah,
enjoying your little sabbatical?
um, yes and no, because even though I have a plan for how
Hmm.
things are gonna go, I don't necessarily like that plan. So if something was to disrupt it, it would be great. But in that, I have to like disrupt parts of the plan that weren't a problem.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
instead of just existing and being here and doing whatever, I have to like look for things and like be like, oh, is this and where can I go this, and maybe this company is this, and it sucks. But
Yeah.
I mean, I am good. What about you?
Oh,
How are you?
I'm a fucking wreck. Today's a bad day.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I love you.
I love you too. I'm just really, really stressed right now.
Hmm.
And I'm stressed and busy. I'm not
Yeah.
stressed and blessed or whatever. Like I'm
You're
just
booked in and stressed.
booked and stressed, not booked and blessed. And
Yeah.
I just want 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So so yeah, it's been a day, and
And it's a new journey.
it's a new journey. We've got people in power who are actively trying to harm their people they've been sworn to protect.
Yeah.
Some people that I really love are really scared right now, and I don't know how to help them other than to be there and be supportive. But it's just very scary to watch, and then you look at the people that are getting hurt by this, and it's like I don't know what to do about that in the moment. I've got family members who I think are probably happy this is happening, and
Hmm.
that really really hurts.
Hmm.
I don't know how to
How to deal with that.
resolve that, in
Yeah.
my brain.
Mhm.
And that's really, really hard to like again to resolve what that means.
You know.
Very terrible, intrusive thoughts I'm dealing with. and I just feel like a broken Tim.
Mhm. Um,
Like I just all these things that were in place that I felt secure about. I just don't have anything to grab onto. I
grab
just
onto. I know that it's probably not like the best, but grab onto me. I'm. I love you. I will be here.
thank you.
It's gonna be well. It's going to be what it is. Um, things are things are terrible in this. In this, like honestly, it is. Like I'm not like listen. A lot of the reason why I can be funny and all this other shit is because I instead of like running away, I run to, and I'm just like I'm gonna run and I'm gonna run through it, and I'm just like whatever shit I gotta deal with. I know that like I will have what I need when I need it because I always have.
Yeah.
And the thing about like uncertainty and like not having anything is you get to see how strong your wings are. I know. And you get to build your confidence, your belief system, your structure, what like holds you on something that is that's what I was saying is like I have to be protective of my imagination
Yeah.
because I can build it around something that if it leaves then I'm done. Like
Yeah.
and I have to be mindful of things that they are either they're temporary or they're self-serving. Everything is going for itself.
Yeah.
Like everybody is some like even the most giving person, the most great person, they're doing it for themselves. Like to be perceived in a way, to be to feel some sort of void in themselves. And one I find that like even myself when I find that portion of me, I'm like, oh, that's a void that I need to like work on. Something I need to work on. Like, can I how can I structure this so that it doesn't truly affect me in a way? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, not so how can I hide this, but how can I like structure something within myself that is going to give me just like safety and like security, which is what we all want, right? We all need that. We all need to feel like we are loved, we have what we need, we're safe in the space that we exist in. And unfortunately, nobody mostly because nobody else knows how to do that for you because you're your own person.
Yeah.
But, you know, we do need people, but we also need ourselves to do the work. It's very important. And I find that like life just crumbles. It does. Like it will the rug will be pulled up, the paper will be balled up and put in a fire, and you'll just be left with like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that's the horror of things, but it's also the beginning of the beautiful part of things because you get to build based on who you are now, you know? But in the meantime, you've got your fairy fag.
Thank
Your
you.
fairy godbrother's here. And I love you very much, and I'm not going to let you go.
I love you.
Duh. I love you more.
Uh, God, I just wish, man, I wish I could self-soothe more. I just,
Yeah.
so much of what I'm looking for right now is validation from other people, and it's so fucking stupid. It is.
It's
I'm
not
just
stupid.
like,
It's not stupid. It's just what you're used to.
I don't know. I don't even know if used to is what it is. It's I don't know why that charges my battery in such a way. And when I'm not feeling that, like
Yeah.
if I'm not needed by others, then why am I? What am I doing here? You know?
You're you're here for the existence for you. You are the purpose. Like
Right, right. And I don't know how to operate like that. Like,
well, this is guess what? Guess what? The best way to know how to operate like that is to start
yeah, yeah,
and to I mean at 22 I didn't I didn't know how to
yeah.
how to exist without all that I've ever had.
That's,
And
this is the other, this is how my brain works. And this is why I've got to get into a therapist. I got to get off these wait lists. I
yeah.
I feel like I feel now, unneeded, unwanted, and unloved. And
Yeah.
then when I think about my situation and what's happened to other people and what other people are dealing with, there's some people who would look at what I have right now and be like, you won the lottery. Like your situation, like you've got an income, you've got a side thing, you've got a partner, like you are doing fine. And I just like, and then I
But
feel guilty
that's
because like
but and you have to get out of that mindset because that's the kind of mindset that that like has you ending up in a like a car having killed yourself because you don't want to like you're like, oh well, other people have it worse, so I need to just forget it. Meanwhile your brain is eating you upside
yeah,
inside and out.
yeah, yeah,
Like you have to like understand that your pain and your trauma is just as valid and it's something that you hold and that you have to like unlearn, relearn, parent, unparent, reparent, all the buzzwords, whatever you want to say.
yeah,
Like, and that's the purpose of life is exactly what you're going through
yeah,
is to find the holes and to and to fill them with like something that's tangible, something that you can be like, oh, I didn't know that I was doing this. That like this is how I've been identifying forever, but I actually don't need that. I would rather identify myself as somebody who's self-sufficient, somebody who like kind of like doesn't care about other people's opinions.
yeah,
But the way to do that is to start not like not having that matter to you.
yeah.
And it sucks. It's not it and I tell people I'm like it's not easy. Like it's not easy at all. Cuz when it starts tumbling down you're just like, "Oh, oh."
Yeah.
So you want to scream. You want to scream help from the things and the people and the support system you've had, but
Yeah.
sometimes they're not there.
Yeah.
And so you just got to figure out how to, I mean, most people probably would figure out in therapy, and that's shadow work and stuff that you need to do. I I don't know. I try to look at myself and I'm like, what do you need, little boy,
Mm-hmm.
little girl, little they, little them? Like, what do you need most now? And it's like most of the time I just want to be seen. And I'm just like, okay, well, bitch, I see you, girl.
Yeah.
And then I break down and cry and look in my mirror. Like this morning, I was watching this show about witches, and the girl was like, "It's one of the witches. Like they get killed and they get reborn."
Mm-hmm.
And they said their aunt who knows this about them is like, I love this Ingrid. You're my favorite yet. And like the idea of you're constantly changing and like to love this version of you, it's the best one yet.
Yeah.
I just immediately break down in tears. I'm like,
Yeah.
I actually do love this version of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like I wish that upon other people as
Yeah.
well.
No, that's a beautiful sentiment.
Why I love this version of Bear. It's my
Oh
favorite.
man, I really hate this version of Bear.
I know. I know.
Oh,
But
this
at
version
least
of Bear is so
this
tired.
version of Bear is tired, but he's also like expressing. Bear doesn't express a lot.
But this is what happens when I express. Like
And what's wrong with
a
that?
broken sad boy, Tim.
Yeah. We all knew it, but we don't.
Uh,
Like when you put that wall up and you say, no, you don't want to see this sadness.
no one wants to.
That's a lie. And most importantly, you should want to. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I want to see it. I want to know it. And I am most people. Look.
Thank you.
Always. Even after all this time. Always.
Always. Mm. All right, that was another 10 minutes of a podcast.
Listen, the tears are gonna flow. You know. I I cry enough on this podcast. They know I cry. I
Oh.
cry, you cry, we cry together.
I sang karaoke this week.
Did you? What you
I
sing?
did. I sang Adele's version of Love Song.
Mm, that's a good one.
And I also sang Miley Cyrus's The Climb, which was
Bro,
so much fun.
when I tell you that song, when you take those words, it is a slave hen. No, I'm just...
I can almost. Oh no! Damn!
Always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Yes. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. But it's
Now I
not
want to look at the.
how fast I get there. And it ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's actually the journey. It's actually the purpose is you. That's the purpose. It's the climb.
It's the climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Sometimes whoever writes be writing.
Yeah. Now I want to look at the writing credits and look at some people's backgrounds. You know what I mean?
It's probably Diane Warren or somebody. she be out here.
Your audio changed a little bit. Is your microphone close?
Is it bad? Is it too loud?
No, it got kind of quieter.
Oh. Is this better?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what it's been sounding like, and then for a minute there, it just kind of sounded like it was further away.
Well, the devil doesn't want people to know that it's the climb. That's the purpose, The devil thought he had me, but oh, buddy.
Oh, no.
My mother said I would be a minister. That's a lie. And if I am, I'm a podcast minister.
That's right. Preaching from the digital mountain.
The worst of the worst.
Ugh. Well, Tim, before I dehydrate myself, maybe we can wrap this up. So, what's making you live this week?
What's making me live this week is the love I have for you.
Oh.
I love you very much. You are a huge part of my heart, and I'm glad to see you and be in the same city as you.
That was going to be mine, too. I'm really glad you're in the area.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the universe knows what they're doing.
The universe knows, yeah.
It's like they knew that they was going to do this to you and that you would need somebody up here.
Yeah. Thank you, universe.
My little pixie ass.
Boop.
Beepity bobbity boo.
Where can people find us, Tim?
You can find us anywhere you can find agave nectar. You can find it in my body currently because I've been drinking tequila. You can find it on the grocery store aisles, but mostly and importantly, you can find us at wearecubandchub.com.
That's right, wearecubandchub.com, where you can find our episodes, buy our merchandise. You can also write us an email. We'd love to hear from you at wearecubandchub@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. Everybody, please stay safe out there. Give each other a hug and give yourself a hug.
Yeah. Fucking masturbate or something, guys.
Yeah, do something for yourself.
We love you very much, and we want all of you to be happy, whole, and safe.
That's right. I like that. That was good. That was good. Well,
Bear loves a hole. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh. Love a hole. Everybody, we will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening.
Lick a time. Bye.